So we've done the swatch. This is the twilight color, which is the wall color, and these are the 5 colors that I'm considering.
Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are at McDonald's because we just pop out like a whole bunch of like food.
Lunch
Actually, because it's currently morning on a public holiday today. But we are going to the house. We're going to camp there for the rest of the day. Hence why we have sustenance. Because we are going to go and paint one of the laundry walls. We're not putting wallpaper there. That's going to be generic. So we're going to paint a wallpaper there. I'm going to do like a feature wall at the laundry area. So just the area where you walk in, you see the main laundry area. We're gonna paint something over there. So keep on watching. We'll show you guys how we did it and how it goes along the way. I'm still not sure how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah, and we bought like a few stuff, I think at the back. We'll show you later.
Paintbrush and stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna fake it till we make it. So we're in the laundry room right now, which is painted a very light grey. It's looking very light and airy, but a little bit too plain for my liking. So as you can see, it's all the same color. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint a feature wall right there. And because this is a laundry room, I don't know how damp or how wet things are gonna be. I also don't want to commit to putting wallpaper. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hand paint a feature wall right there where the sink is at. So as you walk into the laundry, that's the first wall you're gonna look at. So we're gonna paint some design over there. I'm thinking of doing like a basket weave design. But we have all the extra paints over here that has been used around the house. I'm gonna now do a paint swatch to see which color we're gonna choose. We're just winging it from here on because I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do. I have done a painted wall in my previous art room before, but not in this house yet. So this is the first project that we're gonna DIY in our house. So we went around the house, we took down all the paints that we have extra of. So we brought it all down here just to see which one matches the wall. From home, I've already brought white paper so that I can do a paint swatch here and see which one goes well with this wall. And then we've got rags, we've got extra tissue paper, I've got some Tupperware that we're going to put paint in. Maybe we'll mix some paints, a lot of masking tape, paint rollers, of course newspaper, need that. I've even brought some of my acrylic paints just in case I want to like tweak the color a little bit, or if I want to do very detailed design, then I can. I brought all the browns and the greys here because I want this space to look very neutral. So that's it, and then we have pencil and ruler to mark on the wall. That's about it. So we've done the swatch. This is the twilight color, which is the wall color, and these are the 5 colors that I'm considering. We'll let it dry for a moment to see how it looks like in comparison with this one, and then I might mix some colors. But for now, I am leaning towards Oxford River or Tender Green. So we'll see. We'll wait for it to dry. Okay guys, so we had lunch, and after much deliberation, because this is the wall that I want to paint on, there is 2 things that I mainly have concern about. First is the shade of color that I want to paint on, and the second one is how big of a pattern, because it's going to be a repetitive pattern, so how big of each pattern I want to draw. So what I plan to do is something like this, which is like a basket weave pattern on this wall. At first, we of course tested out the color swatches, and then I tested out this size, which is an 8 cm by 8 cm square. I think it's a little bit too big because our wall is quite small. So this one is too big, so I've resorted to doing half that size. So something like that, a little bit smaller, and I kind of like it. The only problem is that the green that we want to use, I was contemplating between tender green and dawn. The green that I want to use is too green and the dawn is just black. So I mixed the two. That's how we got this color here, which is this one. It's nice, but it's not the look that I'm going for. This one would be nice if you want to go for a little bit more of a greenish room, but I really don't want this space to look green. So I skipped the green, and then to get the perfect shade that I like, I mixed 1 part Dawn, 1 part Oxford River, and it's still a little bit too dark. So what I did was I mixed 1 part Dawn, 1 part Oxford River, and 1 part of the wall color, which is Twilight. So that's just gonna pull it to be a little bit more similar to whatever the wall color is. And it's actually this color here, which I'm very happy with. So this one is the wall color, and this one will be the color. So I tested it, I quite like it. It's this one over here. So when you put it on the wall, it's just a little bit more brown and a little bit more dark. So that's what we're gonna go for. So the next step would be to tape up the wall so that we can get nice crisp lines. And then the pattern I'm just gonna draw on with a tiny paintbrush. Usually basket weave patterns are vertical and horizontal, so meaning the lines go down vertically and then horizontally and then vertically. But I wanted to do something different here, so we're going to do it on a diagonal, only because I plan to put floating shelves right here. So that's going to be horizontal already, so I wanted the pattern to go diagonally, so it looks more like a diamond pattern. So what we did here is I put masking tape on that corner, and then I bring it straight down to the bottom here, and then same thing with that top corner all the way down to the other corner. So I found my center here. So this is where I'm going to start. This is the center. I'm going to then measure, because we've decided to do 4 centimeter squares for the pattern, so I'm going to measure every 4 centimeter and put a tape over there, and then I'll start drawing the first line of pattern diagonally. So I've got the main line and then one that's 4 cm above it, and then now I've got my mixture of paint here. This is the mixture of Jotun's Oxford River, Jotun's Dawn, Twilight, which is the color of the wall, and water, all 1 part each. It's just extra paint that we have lying around the house. So I'm gonna try. So one going that way and one going that way. Can it be seen if it's where you are at right now?
Yo, what's good everyone? We are back again. This is day 2. We went home the other day around like 7 o'clock. We only managed to finish very little. I think like not even half of the wall. So we're here again on a Sunday. We're gonna try to do as much as we can, and we'll show you the progress, okay? Mabel's at the back getting ready right now. So just here to tell you what's up and what's happening at the moment. So yeah, let's go. Let's go keep on doing our art on the laundry room wall. Oh, and Mabel's there.
Huh?
Yeah, let's go.
What? Okay guys, new day in the house of Tiew. I've mixed up a new batch of paint because this is where we stopped at the other day. We managed to draw about 6 lines, but as we were gaining momentum, that's when we had to like go back, so we stopped there. So today I have mixed again the paint, and that's why it's important to always use a measure, either a cup or a spoon, when measuring your proportions of different paints if you are planning to mix paints, so that I can know exactly or roughly how to get back the exact color. So the other day I made sure to make a mental note that it's 1 tablespoon of each color, so it's actually 1 part each color and added with 1 part of water. So today I managed to recreate the same thing, and this is a hand painted pattern, but in order to get our lines in between the patterns somewhat straight, we made a guide which we actually did with masking tape. So what we did is, after every line, once it's dried and once we've touched up using the wall color, we put a masking tape that is roughly about about 1 centimeter above the line that we draw. So this is the pattern that we drew. We did a little bit of extra, so the tape ends slightly above it, so that when we paint over it, we know that there's gonna be that little bit of like 1 centimeter gap between each of them, and that's how we get a very nice straight line in between each of the patterns. And then the rest is just eyeballing roughly. Because with a pattern this big, with repetitive patterns like this, you're not going to be able to notice much of the imperfections, as long as it's roughly straight, and plus it's an organic basket weave pattern anyway, and it's hand painted, so I guess it's allowed to be imperfect. It's imperfectly perfect. So that's how we do it. And then once we've done that 1 centimeter gap, in order to keep our each pattern square a 4 centimeter square, what we'll do is we will then get a ruler and pencil, just plain old ruler and pencil. I will then mark every 4 centimeter from the end of this tape, so something like that. I'll mark it all along, and then I'll put another tape where 4 centimeter is at. So then we know that whatever pattern that I'm drawing, it's only from here up to the tape here. So there'll be another tape here and this tape here. In between that's actually 4 centimeters. So that's how we keep it roughly the same size.
Nighttime now at the house of Tiew, but we still hustling. So yeah guys, self-painting is not the best idea, I would say.
Why?
But
why not?
It's a good thing. It's like just treat it as a mini project between you and your wife, as a family, you know. So then it will make it more memorable. It'll be a bit more like fun as well. Like what Mabel and I are doing right now. We're kind of having fun at the moment.
Why is it a bit more bearable for you?
And
Go away.
but yeah, so if you want to do this kind of stuff, make sure you have fun. Make sure you plan with your spouse.
Make sure you love your wife enough, otherwise you'll kill her for bringing you into this.
Yeah, so make sure you love your wife and try to do the best that you can do. Anyways, back to work because I need to help my wife. Yo guys, what's good? Day 3 at the house of Tiew. This is the progress that we got so far. Hopefully today we can get the whole job done. It's already 12 o'clock, so we're gonna start doing our work and then have a short break in between, and then yeah, like I said, hopefully we can finish this part and this part over here. Right, Mabel? Yeah, so let's go guys, day 3.
Hello guys, and we are currently on day 4. We came here right after work today. Today is a working day, but you know, gotta hustle because we're only left with this tiny spot right here and an even tinier spot up there. And we've already mixed out the paints yesterday, so we just wrapped it up and then use it up today, because otherwise these paints are gonna go to waste if we wait until the weekend, because today is only Tuesday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish up the 2 empty spots, and then we'll go and have a look at all the rest and see whichever ones are crooked or if there's anything that's out of the line, and then we'll like, you know, touch up a little bit, make it nice and straight, and then we'll leave it for the weekend. Hi guys! It's actually many weeks later now. We finished this quite a while ago, but we didn't film the last part, which is to show you guys how it looks like. I'm actually very happy with our mixture of colors because it brought up a little bit of warmth and like a darker brown color from the floor all the way up to the wall over there. So the reason why we did this feature wall is also because we picked a very cool blue color for the wall, which I think we've mentioned before. But the problem is when you pair it with the floor tiles actually is a different shade. It's a warmer shade of grey brown. So this looks a little bit more cohesive. It's done now. You can see it, and I think it looks nice. So the last part of the laundry room is actually to decorate it. We still have to get our washing machine. It's going to go down here. We've already measured it and got it made to the height for the specific model that we want. It's going to be a front loading one, and then we've called someone to come and get the measurement for this side where the sink is at, because we're going to cover it up with like a door, and then maybe inside there we can just put storage for things like floor cleaners and all the other soaps and stuff. And then up here we're going to put 2 floating shelves. I still haven't decided. My initial thought was to put 2 white floating shelves, but I'm not sure if wood color would look nice too. So yeah, but 2 floating shelves are going to be here, and it's going to be a cute moment where we put like plants and like little decoration items and like things that are typically used to decorate laundry room. And then I think it should be all done. Yeah.
Anyways guys, we come towards the end of the video. Thank you very much for everyone who watched throughout everything. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty interesting thing to see how it's actually made by scratch. Basically, literally by scratch. Anyways, Mabel and I would like to say thank you. If you like this kind of content, remember to like, subscribe, share and comment on all the good contents on the channel. So yeah, cheers, take care, bye bye. Have a great nice day wherever you are.